An eye is a stargate or a portal. And what you need to start identifying is areas that are vast in quartz crystal. And Arizona is loaded with them. So that's why some of the past contactees have said there are portals all over Arizona because of the vast amount of water underneath and the crystals that are on top. That's what's going on in Sedona too. And you can't tell me that Sedona...
Yeah, but I bet those portals don't get anyone very far.
Sedona is a pleasant place to be because these portals are opening up to these demons. Hello?
Right. The reptilians are all over Sedona right now. I mean, the whole Sedona idea has changed from what everybody thought it was. It used to be a magical place. Now it's become a place of horror.
And it's going to change. It will go back when we get to the Golden Age. But the Bermuda Triangle is also a portal place. They use crystals again to create those Stargate doorways. So
Right.
when we come back, I wanted to go into something new. I wanted to go into the connection with Tartaria and what they call Tartar. There's also connections with Atlantis and the Pleiadians. This was...
Yeah, I've been uploading videos about that, and there are videos on TikTok about that. So if anyone want to look that up and not listen to her because she don't talk about it as much or in depth.
It's all high vibrational people that were there, and it was taken over by...
Yeah, so there was a lot of highly vibrational types of people, not humans.
Mongols or by these Dracos actually stole our golden age by taking these high vibrational places over.
Yep.
Whose golden age, I wonder.
Absolutely. The Mongols were actually, all the Mongol soldiers, Genghis Khan, were actually empty beings with demons inside of them. We learned that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that would explain quite a bit of savagery. But anyways, but yeah, totally, like, I don't think that in Tartaria humans had passports or like IDs that prove that they are human.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So,
true.
Yeah. In the days of Genghis Khan, all of his warriors were demons. That's why.
And in Tartaria, every human female, almost, if not all, were with a not human male.
They could never die in battle. They could get cut, and they could just go right back on fighting.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, all the information that's coming out now. Like I said, every single day it's something else that is just mind-boggling. I mean, I've got a bunch of information on my phone that I would love to share with you guys that I can't even get to. The Pleiadian crystals are stargates. Their Pleiadian crystals are green. And so there are pyramids that are actually connected to the portal of the Pleiadians. And there are 7. And guess what? There were 7 Pleiadian tribes on the planet, and they all...
I'm sure there was.
pointed to the 7 sisters of the Pleiadian star system. And
Well, they ain't my sister. They ain't my sister.
they have Pleiadian crystals there. Huh, you think there's a connection all there? I don't know.
And would you believe that 7 native children off of this planet were taken off of this planet to
Wait, what?
become the Pleiadian royals?
Wait, what? They raped the pillage dots? Was it actually humans or not? Let's go back on that. I know I'm a little sleepy, but damn, that's some not good information right there.
There were 7 Pleiadian tribes on the planet, and they all pointed to the 7 sisters of the Pleiadian star system. And they have Pleiadian crystals there. Huh, you think there's a connection all there? I don't know.
And would you believe that 7 native children off of this planet were taken off of this planet to become the Pleiadian royals, which were Atlanteans?
Wait, what? And we about ready to listen to Moses not liking rules from other star systems because he wants to be in charge somewhat. She don't want no rising of masculinity any way, shape, or form. There gotta be some reason why she hates most of these rules anyways. But yeah, I don't like the fact though that there are potentially humans that are raped and pillaged from us through the star weights of Pleiadians to become warlords over us through the Pleiadian, genetic warlords, right? So it's like, Is that hybridization? I'm trying to figure this out. So I hope that they don't think they can get very far, especially with this human representative still haven't been representing fully, or the potential is very not there for some weird reason. It's still lacking. Why is it so lacking? Oh my God! Stop the bullshit. What the hell? Stop raping and pillaging nuts and get something done. Hit a certain high level of truth, information, disclosure. Some whites would be great. Yeah, I like to heal quite a bit. Who won it? Let's get this show on the road. We're moving. Yeah.
You know, I'm really disgusted with royals. So unless they're planning on coming and rolling up their sleeve, getting dirt under their nails, and they're willing to work side by side with us to rebuild Terra and make this into heaven on earth, I don't give a crap.
Heaven to whom? Muggers? Are you a not human? Maybe you need to go to another planet outside the solar system so you don't get vaporized accidentally. You're not going to rule over us. Get it memorized. There will be freedom with humanity, and you ain't going to take our flat Earth, our natural origin point. Our natural origin point. Got it? Get it memorized. Yeah. You ain't going to take our natural origin point through time and space away from us. Not so easily, not for sure. We put this flat Earth white smack onto Jupiter, and we point that eye, looking like an eye, right, straight to Draconitz, and we'll all be like thinking, yeah, soon we'll be coming. Oh yeah. They better have all the human slaves and DNA and stuff ready for Pete's bartering. Yeah, bartering for Pete's. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Because I don't think we will just kill. I think we will torture in such a way that it will make them torturing each other look like child's play.
Crap. I don't give a crap about their bloodline. I don't give a crap how many crowns they have. Get out of here. You know, there's enough.
Yeah, because you don't want them around. Yeah. I bet you hate super lie detector technology too. Yeah. Now, it would be a different story if they decided to work with humanity and give us back the humans that they had raped and pillaged from us. We might see eye to eye. Depends on how we are treated. And its deal of brokering peace. But you know what? If it's not happening tomorrow, then, well, I don't know. I mean, that doesn't seem good. If we gotta wait another week. Actually, I have heard that the 24th of July, there's supposed to be something going on. But I always hear something, right? I always hear something, no matter what. Ay, ay.
Another 3D planet that wants to play that game. Just shoot along, little puppy.
Yeah, I agree with that, 200%.
Well, give us back our humanity that you stolen.
To make a donation.
Pleiadian Representative Kent Dunn, supposedly.
Weighing of technological and multidimensional inspire, prepare today.
Document facts and files.
Bring us to be know our radio. So energies of reality.
Information and I did not know until this week I got this information and confirmation. But check this out. 200,000 years before the one we call the Messiah was actually when all of the stargates were opened up and being used as a form of travel. 200,000 years ago. We really fell in time.
Boy, we got a long way to go back, don't we, Doc?
Holy cow, we got to relearn all that. You know, we've literally been brain damaged. Some of it our fault, some of it not, but I guess we experienced it. So dust off the dirt and let's get busy, people.
You mean most of it wasn't our fault?
Hey,
So-
that's why we're here. That's why we're here, is to learn the truth.
Right.
I don't know if that's all you trying to do here. I think you are literally agreeing too much to that so-called doctor saying Muggsy. What she says, how she says it. We know what she means, but you agree with it anyways. I don't care. It simulates. Jeez. You tell me this is the best you got? Are you serious? Ay. If heaven could give me an army, I swear.
Right, so we can get going and rebuild our world. So the indigenous people all around the world used to have sun clocks up, right? It was even on Epstein's Island. Why is that? It's because they knew a solar flare was going to happen on a certain day, and that these fallen angels or these invaders from space would be reappearing. And if you look at the hieroglyphs again, there's that guy with the purse, and he has a clock on. That's because that clock signifies when they would return, when they have to leave, and when they have to come back. And that's what they were telling the time. The indigenous people had up sun clocks. They didn't really give a crap what time it was. It's because whoever their teachers were going to show up on a certain day, and they wanted to know.
After they stole our DNA, raped and pillaged us for so long, through time and space also, they now want to come back and help us out instead of keep doing what they're doing. Please tell us more.
When they were coming back.
Great. Yeah, I always thought I always knew that the sundials were always used by, a lot of the, not the elders, but the indigenous people to know when to plant your crops, where to plant your crops, what was the best time, for crops.
Right, and who taught them that, But we had 12 tribes, 7 tribes were from the Pleiades, but there was other beings, the Arcturians were one, and Arcturians are amazing healers. We have Andromedans, and Andromedans.
All the tribes raped and pillaged us. It's not that we got 21 different races in our DNA or genetic memory. It's actually, though, that we were raped by that many races that successfully fought and won to have us. They fought each other and others, a lot of others, I bet, and they won periodically. It's like, what the hell? How does that even work out anyways if it's not that way? Like, if that didn't happen, tell us how exactly did that actually take place, and why does it feel like we were raped and pillaged? Tell me. How? Like, there's no explanation because there seems to be a lack of desire to actually work with any humans. I haven't heard any other human representative. I haven't heard of any representative contactees. I haven't heard of any any freedom for humanity, or it's like I'm still waiting for something to take place. Anyone else care? Yeah, maybe. It's okay. It's just good morale. Good morality.
Andromedans are brilliant. If you guys don't know about the Andromedans, you might want to go look that up. But I want to talk about this too. If you take a piece of crystal and you press it really hard, it will actually send out or release energy. And this energy will run a watch. It can create free energy within your house.
Right, exactly.
And this is where we're going. These quartz crystals are going to be used, just like at the time of Atlantis, technology that was brought from the...
But remember what happened to it. There was a jewel or something that supposedly was the centerpiece of all the crystals, and then it somehow, I don't know, was it click of a button or whatnot, who knows, of a whirl, yeah, and then all of a sudden, all the crystals died off. Like, damn. I don't know, I don't trust the crystals. Do anyone else? Do they want to trust some crystals? Seems like the Pleiadians seem to be very tied to these crystals a lot. I wonder, What was Atlantis Woolly, huh? Oh, wait a second. It was a pit stop to probably wape and segregate humanity. Yeah, wape and segregate, specifically. Yep, probably, most likely. Was we also slaves? This is things we need to uncover. Where were humanity during the time of Atlantis, and how were we affected? I mean, enemies before, slave owners of us before. What the difference all of a sudden? Too many high cosmic beings getting in you all Gwill? Did they vaporize some of your demon wives that you couldn't keep in their cages? That you had to have their demon offspring? Huh? What's going on? What you trying to do? Because I have heard about the chimeras, the type of chimerism, chimerism, yeah. Chimerism. Yeah. Who hasn't? What's it like not knowing your natural ways of origin? Huh. Interesting. We'll find out soon enough.
Pleiadian star system 200,000 years ago, we're now going back to. So I think this is pretty exciting.
What?
Dams create energy, free energy. Oh, and if you go back to Tartaria and you look at all the skyscrapers around our planet today, those are all free energy devices. We're
they seem to be very simplistic. No woolly. They seem to be very simplistic. I think we have something a little more advanced.
the only ones that didn't get the magnetic box that utilizes those free energies, but they're all over.
Yeah, they're all over the place. All we have to do is put them right back where they belong, and we can supply all the energy that this planet needs for the next million years. Easy.
They said, and I got a lot of this stuff off of Gaia TV too, if you guys want to look, but it's directly linked to time fields, time travel, and walking between dimensions.
Right, Gaia TV is actually owned by the good Draconians. There's only one family of good ones.
So the human body is an electrical unit, and it vibrates. That's why we're drawn to music, or we feel music, and we got to get up and dance, is because we're vibrating. This vibration is what causes a magnetic spark, because our bones are filled with crystals. They're crystal.
Wasn't the Draconian some type of guard of heaven or something like that? And they fell with Lucy Goat Dick? It's like, didn't they serve a higher power? And look at them now. Strung all over the place. Not serving God's creation. It's like, what the hell? Well, I mean, some might seem to be, but, I'm not liking how they are currently still heavily involved in the satanic problems. I do wonder how everything going to develop. I do daydream about it. Yeah. Maybe I'm a little psychic more than I think I am, but I also know I'm cut off from a lot of psychic energies, capabilities, and against my will. And I want it back. I want any potential I could have had back. Yeah. Why should I be denied? So should I go to someone and tell them from a different world that they to be denied of their greatness? Huh? I hope not. So I hope things really start looking good ahead of time, because I think humanity needs to start healing sooner than later, because I think it matters. Yeah? I think it matters. So please stop the bullshit. Stop the talk. Get something done. I will use Heaven's Angels if I could. I'll use the Draconians since they're so badass anyways. And I swear to God, you would have preferred cooperation beforehand. Brain it.
Bones. That's what makes us so magical, you guys. So now we have crystals within our body. We have water. 80% of our body is water. And we have this vibration that through the spinal fluid and your chakra system all creates the ability for you to time travel. This is what you're doing in your dreams, and this is how you're doing it. This is why your body is so special. You should never let anybody inject you with anything. Ever, ever, ever.
I don't. But yeah, what's been going on? All the chemicals, supposed parasites, if not nanobots, all over society, supposedly infecting everyone, anywhere. The video cuts off, it ain't my fault. Oh, like, what the hell? Where's the healing? Stop bullshitting. Where's my whites? Where's my humanity whites? What's going on? Stop the bullshit. I already tested enough and got plenty of video evidence to screw over. I mean, you know, to prove my points. What I say, how I say it, why I say it. To condemn. So I think